Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to Livestream Tuesday. I hope you guys have had a great weekend and a good start to the week, and we've got Monday out the way at least, and hopefully this is going out live, and Carla's in the house already. So hello Carla, thanks for tuning in and for messaging so quickly, because it lets me know that the live stream's actually up and running, which is great. So massive thumbs up from me. And speaking of thumbs up, last week we had an insane amount of likes, so I always get a plug in for those likes early on, and that's probably the earliest plug ever in the live stream. But if you can hit that like button, that would be great as you come through the door. So we've got a few people in the house now. We've got Gary who's in the house as well, and we've got BB, and we've got Anne as well. Hello guys, thanks for tuning in. And let me just get at the bottom of the screen my patrons, because they are the reason that these videos can even happen in the first place. The live streams, the analysis videos, my music videos as well. So a massive thank you to these guys at the bottom of the screen. If you want to get your name at the bottom of the screen during the live streams, then head over to patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. But we have a lot of people in the house now. Hello guys, we've got Neil and Laurie and Carla taking care of everything in the comment section tonight. Really early start from those guys. So hello moderators, thanks for tuning in tonight. And also thank you everybody else. We've got KADJ in the house as well, and it's going through too quickly, but we've got Jeff and Vince I saw, and Liz, Luna Blue, and Tara and Sue, Geraldine as well. Hello guys, thanks for tuning in and spending your Tuesday night with me. If you could hit that thumbs up, that would be great. So I'm going to be starting the show tonight with a track that was requested over on Patreon, and this got requested by a couple of people. I'm just going to flick the screen so that I can check out this feed on Patreon, and there have been a lot of suggestions. I think the first one was Mary, who requested this track in particular, but then also Shirley requested this over on Patreon earlier, and Shirley asked for the video that has my sister in it, and she couldn't recall the name, but this is what I'm going to play first. It's going to be my song called Don't Cry, and it is featuring my sister in the video, who was totally unaware that I was filming her just to put in one of my music videos. So a little bit of background for you there. And quickly, let me just mention we've had a really quick start to the super chats. We've got Gina Cena, who has donated $1.99. Thank you for that, Gina. She says, hello Phil, thank you for the stream. No problem, this is where I am every Tuesday night, so even if nobody was watching, I'd probably still be here just streaming to nobody. And we've got Leonard in the house as well, who's donated $10, and Leonard says guitar strings, so that will go in my guitar string kitty. Thank you so much for that, Leonard, donation of $10. So we're going to be getting into the first video for tonight. As I said, this was requested over on Patreon. I won't go through all that again, but I'm going to be in the comments section while this is playing, and I'll see you guys after this. Is my track called Don't Cry. I hope you enjoy it. Rock!
Shopping in the hall, only empty spaces.
So that was my track called Don't Cry. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And that was requested by Anne and Mary over on Patreon. So thank you guys for that. And we will be getting through these suggestions in tonight's show. But just to have a look into the super chat section, because we've had some action going on, and Pam has donated $9.99. Thank you for that, Pam. And she says that that was for a cup of tea. And I think you could get more than one cup of tea. I could get a whole box of tea bags for that. So thank you, Pam. But then again, I suppose if you go to a place that like Costa Coffee or something like that, they'd probably charge you about $10 for a cup of tea, but I will buy a box of tea bags. Thank you for that, Pam. And then we had Gina Cena, who's donated another $1.99, and Gina says, thank you for the video, I like this song a lot. So thank you, Gina. And if you guys liked that song, you can get it at my website, which is wingsofpegasus.com/store, but you can find the store section if you just go to the main homepage. And also it's on iTunes and Amazon, so you can check it out there. So we've had other donations as well. After Gina, we've had Tim, who has donated $2, so thank you for that, Tim. And Bobby then donated $5, so thank you, Bobby. And then we've had Choppin' Broccoli, and there was a $10 donation from Choppin' Broccoli. It's a cool username, very descriptive. The message with that is, you never fail to educate me about something, Phil, in all your analyses. I really appreciate, because music is my first love. Thank you. So no problem. Thank you for the donation, Choppin'. And we've just had another one afterwards as well. Thank you guys so much for all of these donations in the super chat already. We're just 10 minutes in, so crazy donations so far. Liz Shaw has just donated $9.99, and that's just a straight up donation. Thank you for that, Liz. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We got Phil Lee in the house, Ms. Mary, Tom Corkery. We got Mertha88, Nancy's in the house as well, and Phil. Hello, guys. And Laurie is in there as well, as always. We've got David with a big smiley face. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you can hit that thumbs up, that would be great. We've got 178 people in the house, so we could have a spike of the likes in 10 minutes. In terms of the 10th minute of the live stream, that would be good to get a little spike of the likes on the 10th minute of the live stream. Probably the earliest spike of the likes ever. We've just had another donation as well, and this is Sandy Parker, who's just donated $2. So thank you for that, Sandy. And that was a straight up donation and no message with that one. So anyway, I'm gonna try and get through the videos. Last week was crazy because there were so many donations, it took me ages to get through the videos, so I'm going to try and be really dedicated and just steam through the requests. And just as I say that, Carla has just donated $4.99, so thank you for that, Carla. And Carla was the first person in the live stream, so she was first through the door, and we've just had a donation from Carla, $4.99, and no message with that, just a straight up donation. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody at the bottom of the screen. These names, they are my patrons. You know who you are, and people like Carla also show up at the live streams, and Laurie and Neil and so many patrons come over from Patreon on a Tuesday night and join me here on the live stream. So thank you guys for joining me. It's great to see all your names in the comments section, but you guys just support me so much over on Patreon as well. Thank you guys. Names at the bottom of the screen. Just massive thanks for your support over on Patreon, because it makes such a difference, and these donations on Super Chat make such a difference as well. And we've just had another one from Kathy, who's donated $5, and Kathy says, love that song, beautiful sister. So thank you for that, Kathy. And she's totally oblivious that she's on my live stream Tuesdays, and especially tonight. So thank you for the kind words and the donation. And we've had Gina with another donation, and Gina says, Eddie Money video, sweet and beautiful. And that was a donation of $4.99, so thank you for that, Gina. Again, another donation from Gina just tonight in the super chat, much appreciated. And it has been a strange last week because, yeah, unfortunately we've lost a couple of top artists, musicians and songwriters, and it just seems to have been one of those weeks where, you know, it rains, you know, when it pours, it's just like one and then the next, and it's a real shame. But I don't really want to get too bogged down in the live stream. I have done a couple of videos this week. It's rare that I have to cover such huge artists straight after each other, and Eddie Money was one of those that I got a lot of requests for, and it's just one of those things that I think it's good to do a video on, just because it's great to have a look back at them in YouTube and also just show people what they did, because some people just hear the name of an artist who's passed away and they don't necessarily know the artist, they just know the name but don't actually get to see them perform. So it's great to have them on screen and see what they do and what they did so well. So it has been a bit of a weird week, but hopefully, fingers crossed, then moving forward, it'll be just back to analysis videos without looking at bands for those other reasons. But anyway, thank you, Gina, for watching the channel and for watching the Eddie Money video. And thank you, everybody, for watching the Eddie Money video, but also all of the videos on YouTube. It really does mean a lot to me. And thank you for the donations. Again, we've just had another one, and that is for 240 yen, I think. And I don't know how to pronounce the username, but thank you so much for that donation. Thank you, everybody in the super chat. Massively appreciated. I'm going to get into the next video now. I said I'm going to be really dedicated tonight and get through these videos. This is going to be one that I said I would play a few weeks ago, and then it just never really came through. I'm not sure really what happened with it, and this is Laurie who reminded me, so thank you, Laurie, for reminding me to play this. And if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and this video a thumbs up. During the playing of this, I'll be in the comments section as always. Just quickly, Sean has donated $10. Thank you for that, Sean. There is a message with that, and it says, "Much love, brother. Keep on keeping on." So thank you for that, Sean. And I'm going to get into the video now. Let's spike the likes if we can during this video, and I'll see you guys straight afterwards. And this is my cover of The Boys Are Back in Town. I'll see you guys after this. Rock.
Boys are back in town.
Hello, Phil here. I'd like to say a massive thank you to you for watching my cover of Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy, of course. Thank you for the suggestion in the first place. The name's running up the screen here on my patrons, and I'd like to say a massive thank you to you guys for your support, making videos like this possible, and also making the videos I do every day on YouTube possible as well. So a massive thank you to you guys. It's really appreciated a lot. If you want to get involved yourself, head over to patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and if I don't see you over there, then I will see you guys at the next video. Rock! So that was my cover of The Boys Are Back in Town. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I've had a few questions, but first of all, let's get to the super chat again. Things have been going a little bit crazy in that section, and we had a donation from Sean. I think I got to Sean last time as a $10 donation, but then that was followed up by Kim, who donated $9.99 and did a little emoticon face of sunglasses and a smile. So thank you for that, Kim. And then we have Yuyu, who's donated 600 yen, I think, which is, here we go. I've always said in the last few weeks, maybe even longer than that, I wasn't sure how much yen was, or if it was even yen. So it's £5 is what it works out as. So thank you, Yuyu, for that donation and for explaining that it is indeed yen. And then we had Sally, who has donated $50. Thank you so much for that, Sally. A crazy donation. And the message with that was, woohoo, love this cover, Phil, great job. So thank you for that, Sally. Thank you for the donation. And Gina is then underneath that with a donation of $2.99. Again, another one from Gina. Thank you so much. And she said, you kept the tempo groovy. So thank you for that. There is a fair amount of swing in that track, and it's really subtle. You don't really notice it when you listen to it, you just get into the groove, but then when you have to play it all, you realize how much there is actually in there. And that's another thing about Phil Lynott when he's playing bass and singing. If you listen to that bass line, it is all over the place. So the guy, what a legend, because he was singing, playing at the same time, and that bass line is so involved when you then start adding the vocals over the top, especially the freeform nature of his vocal delivery that he used to have. So just amazing work by Phil. But thank you so much for that donation, Gina. And then after that we have Lucy, Texas gal, who is over on Patreon as well. Lucy, thanks for joining me over here, and she has donated $24.99, and there's a message that says, howdy Phil, howdy, what was the first album you purchased? So my first ever album, it was a CD, because CDs were all the rage when I was young, and it would have been Axis Bold as Love. That's the first album I ever got. Jimi Hendrix, if you don't know that album, but that was the first one. And then straight after that, Electric Ladyland. And then probably at that point, I started to get into Gary Moore, Van Halen, more 80s orientated bands after that. And then once you start listening to Van Halen, that opens the door to so many other guitarists that's slightly more technical and involve tapping in their playing as well. So it all started with Jimi Hendrix though. That was the first one that I bought. So thank you for that message, Lucy, and the question and the donation, the message, all of those things, because we've had Leonard as well. I'm trying to scroll down because it's just crazy tonight. Thank you guys so much. But hopefully I have included everybody in the super chat. I'm making sure I get through everybody, because Leonard has donated another $10. Thank you for that, Leonard. And the message is, you never fail to amaze me. Love that song and great cover. So thank you for that, Leonard. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And if you get a chance, please hit that thumbs up as you come through the door, because it really helps this video to get out there, for the live stream to get out there as well, but also for the channel as a whole. So the songs on here, the covers, the analysis video, all of that stuff, the likes really do help it to get promoted, I guess, on YouTube. They do their own way of promoting. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure that likes really do help the videos to get out there. But thank you also for commenting as well. So I'm going to be getting on with the next video, and this next one was requested definitely by a guy who I'm not sure I've seen in the comment section yet, but it's Mario, who also gets a shout out whenever he is in the comment section every week. So everybody keep an eye out for Mario as he comes through the comment section if he does. And if he does, start saying hi Mario, because then if we get a few of those in a row, then he'll know that we've found him. And we've just had another donation in the super chat, and it's from Chopping Broccoli again, and this is $10. And the message is, for your information, Chopping Broccoli is from a Dana Carvey SNL skit from the 80s that every musician must see. I apologize for my reading, because the bigger the message is, the smaller it gets. And chopping is just a play on chopping. That cover of The Boys Are Back in Town is off the chain. So thank you for that explanation and for the donation, the $10. And there's a smiley face in there as well. So thank you for that, Chopping Broccoli. And thank you everybody that has donated tonight, and everybody who's hit that like button. If you haven't done it yet, if you could do that, it would be massively appreciated. But thank you for all of these donations so far on the super chat, and we've got 225 people watching. So if everyone hits that thumbs up, we will definitely get a spike in the likes. So it looks like Mario might be in the house. TN Moppy has just said hi Mario. I'm not sure whether that's a false alarm or whether Mario is in the comment section, but this is going to be his suggestion that is going to be coming up next. Mario has requested Haunted, and I think it was also, I wrote this down, it was Anne that also requested this. So we've got a couple of people that have requested this. Everyone say hi to Mario, and say hi to Anne as well, because she requested this. It's my live version of my song called Haunted. I hope you guys enjoy this, and this is just from a live stream that I did, where the mix is a little bit off just because it was totally live going through the computer, and I couldn't adjust it because I was playing and singing at the same time. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll be in the comment section, and I'll see you guys after this. Rock!
1, 2, 3, 4. Another dark December day.
So that was my track called Haunted, and if you like the sound of that, you can buy the album version. That was the live version, but it's on my album called Persistence, which you can find at wingsofpegasus.com and also on iTunes and Amazon. And it's just reminded me of a guy that I had that commented on the channel earlier today. It's one of those things that I've said before about the more subscribers and attention that I get on the channel, I think the more trolls will come along. And one guy said, why don't you pick up the guitar yourself and do music or write a song yourself instead of looking at everybody else? So I just said to him, type it into Google, and on the right it comes up as musician/artist, Wings of Pegasus. So these trolls have to do just a little bit of homework. Just type in Wings of Pegasus and you'll be able to see that I do make my own music and I've got an album and all that kind of stuff. And the analysis things on YouTube, I just like to do it because people ask me my opinion. So I just do them, and also it's good for people to find out things about artists and performers and songs that they might not necessarily have known about before. But anyway, let's get back into these super chats, because we've had three more donations. And first of all, we've had Tim, who's donated $10. Thank you for that, Tim. And he says, my second super chat ever. Love your love and knowledge for generations of music. I'm a baby boomer. So thank you for that, Tim, and thank you for watching the channel. Underneath that, we have Jesse SX, who has donated $1.99. Thank you, Jesse, for that so much. And Jen has donated $5. And Jen says, the two pendants that you wear in vids, Wings I see, what's the other one? So it depends. There's one that is just a pick, just a metal pick. It's just got Fender, it's a Fender metal pick. That's all it is, on a chain, just for emergencies. If I find that there is a guitar that needs to be played, I've got one on my necklace. So I've always got something just in case I need it. So that is it. There is also the Even Star from Lord of the Rings, if you know what that is, that I do wear occasionally. It just depends how much time I've had to put on accessories. Sometimes I just don't put on anything and just record a video, and sometimes I put on more accessories. It's totally random as to what I wear on the videos. But Jen, thank you for that donation. And then we've had another donation from Sean, who has donated $5, and the message with that says, further donation as a thanks for introducing me to Jim Crotchy. This is one of the things that comes up in my video, because I called Jim Crotchy is how I pronounced it first of all, and then people said it's Jim Croce, and I say this about my accent being from England, that sometimes I get things wrong and really should try and look at the American pronunciation, especially when I'm talking about an American artist. But anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've improved with time. I think with my accent, it's just one of those things that I'm really going to have to try and get the Americanisms down and get that twang in my voice, especially for country music and country artists. But anyway, thank you so much, Sean, for that donation. And we've now got Micheline Couch, aka the Serial Offender, $4.99. Thank you so much for that donation. And I always, talking about my pronunciation, I always get Micheline's name wrong in the live stream. And last time I wrote it down to make sure that I didn't get it wrong, but now I have got it wrong again. So everybody can just discuss in the comment section, and if I know that Couch is the correct name, the surname, but Micheline, I'm sorry if I keep getting your name wrong, and by now I should have it down. What I should do is put your name on the screen so that I can make sure I do get it right. But last time, maybe if we can get the correct pronunciation, that would really help me out. But thank you so much for the donation, the $4.99. It's massively appreciated. And thank you everybody for tuning in and for hitting that thumbs up. If you get a chance, that would be great, because it would be great if we could spike the likes. In the 37th minute, my Colleen is what Vince has just said, and thank you, Vince. My Colleen, that is so different to how we would say it here in England. So I'm going to write that down straight after I have played. Actually, I'm going to do it during the next video, because this is one of those videos that a lot of people might have seen if you've been watching the live streams for a few months, but I haven't played it in quite a while. And it comes with a warning, because I walk around London without a top on, so apologies for that. And just before I do start this video, Kathy has donated $10, and Kathy says, love the live chat room, you guys are super nice, love your music, Phil. So thank you for that, Kathy. And also I have noticed Kathy in the comment section earlier, and this is, I'm just going to interrupt myself again because Tim has donated $2. Thank you for that, Tim. And the message there is, this is for Jim Croce and not Croce. And Croce. It's interesting because I have had other people that have said it's Croce and Croce, but then some people have said it's Croce. So maybe we should do a poll, whereas a lot of people have said it's Croce and not Croce. But anyway, I guess the jury's out on that one, but I will keep saying Croce rather than Croce. But thank you so much, guys, for all of the super chat donations, and for that one, Tim. And I'm sure that Croce is correct, and maybe those people that are saying Croce are just badly informing me incorrectly, and maybe they just want to see me make a mistake. That's probably what it is. But anyway, thank you for that donation, for that $2 donation. I quickly want to mention as well, there has been a rumor on the grapevine, I haven't checked this out yet, but there might be a Spike the Likes song. And I did get a message on Patreon earlier that I haven't had a chance to read yet, but all I could read was the first part of it, which said something about there being a song, a Spike the Likes song. And I think this might be KADJ that might have it on his channel here somewhere, but we will maybe iron it out and see if that is correct, and maybe we can play it. I won't be able to play it tonight, but maybe I can get the song played next week. You never know. But I'm going to play my video now. This is my song called That's Metal, and it's a stand-alone song on the album. It's called That's Metal to My Ears, and it is a parody of sorts in terms of the whole 80s metal genre, and I tried to get everything that you have in that genre into one song. So harmony vocals and tapping, lead guitar solos and shredding and all that kind of stuff, and big hair obviously, and being topless. That was one of the things that was an absolute necessity for 80s metal bands and hard rock bands. So that's what I did in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you can, like I said, it comes with a bit of a warning because I don't have a top on for the whole song, and it was pretty cold when I did this video, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's a bit of fun, and I'll see you guys after this. I'll be in the comment section throughout it as well. So I'll see you guys after. Rock! So that was my track called That's Metal to My Ears. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and let me just bring up the super chats as well, because Vince has donated $5. Thank you so much for that, Vince. And the message is, Phil, thanks for playing the outdoor video. I asked about that last week, if you had ever done a video outside. So thank you for that, Vince. That reminds me that I was going to play my video for Art Not Commerce, which was another track, and I said that I would play it, and I totally forgot about it tonight. Maybe I'll be able to do it tonight. I haven't put it on the live stream. What I have to do is set it all up, get all the videos ready, and get it all in a playlist, and sort out the order, and then hope and cross my fingers that it actually works. But I did do another video when I was outside, and I just went on a massive walk. So what I might try and do, I'm not sure it's going to be possible, because my computer, if I have to load another video that isn't already loaded, it'll really start to lag and we might lose the connection. So I'm going to have to do that next week, but I will write it down straight after this live stream to make sure that I play my other video that is outside. But with That's Metal to My Ears, that was just a bit of a parody video, so it was a bit of fun and it was cool. It was good. And the other thing about playing live in public, or at least doing a video in public, I had a massive speaker there so that it was all kind of blaring off and making a spectacle of myself, is that a lot of people were saying, oh, you can't just go and do that in London, you need to get permission because of the rights to do a video there. But it was funny because the police who were there were dancing, so they were getting involved. And a massive thank you to Darth Vader for turning up and being involved in the video as well. He took a little bit of time off his busy schedule of just getting his Death Star. I think he's just trying to repair it, but massive thank you to him. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and we've had some more donations in the super chat just while I've been just talking aimlessly about my exciting time in London. And there's another one, it's all going off here. We've had another one from Gina. Thank you so much for that, Gina. $3.99, and the message was loved it. Thank you for that. And then Thomas donated $5, and Thomas says, my goodness, you remind me of myself when I was a young guitarist. I always played bare-chested. Great job as always, rock on. So thank you for that, Thomas. And Knits with Horses has donated $2, and the message is, that was epic. So thank you for that. And then we had Michelle, and Michelle donated $1.99, and there's no message with that, but thank you for that donation, Michelle. And then we had Choppin' Broccoli again, who has donated $5, and this time the message is, that's, and then the rock horns to my ears. So the lyrics remind me of something Anvil would write. Rock, thank you. And that's a massive compliment. Thank you for that. And we've just had another donation, and this is Stephen, who has donated $2. So thank you, Stephen. There's no message with that, but thank you. And now we've just had Mel, who has donated 480 yen. And I'm not sure if Mel did a message earlier when I couldn't read the username, so maybe that was, I think it had the same picture, but if it's not, it's just a coincidence. But thank you, Mel, for that donation as well. And everybody for tuning in the comment section, hello. We've got Barbara in the house, and we've got Modo Zaffa and Mariana and Darren and Dwayne and James and Cyrano66. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you can hit that thumbs up, that'd be massively appreciated, because we're getting to the end of this live stream. I'm not sure whether I should try and load the video that Vince requested last week. I don't think it's going to be possible, so I think I'm just going to have to admit defeat for this week's live stream and the That's Metal video that I just played is the last one that I had queued up, so I can't import any more. Sometimes I have other videos that I import just in case, but this is the end of the line for the videos. But I do want to quickly address at least one or two questions that I had during the videos. One of them was, do I ever say anything negative, or do I say that I don't like a particular artist or style of music? And I never say that I don't like a particular artist, purely because I'm an artist myself and I make the music that I like the sound of and the music that I enjoy. So if somebody is putting together their own music and they enjoy doing it, there's no real reason for me to dislike it in any way, because it's just their musical expression. I might not be into the music. I mean, there are styles of music that I don't necessarily understand, and one of those is rap music that I don't. If I was to try and analyze it, I wouldn't be able to say what was good about it and what's bad about it, other than maybe the phrasing of a particular vocal line. I like to analyze vocals that have pitch, because then you hear a lot more stylizations like trills and vibrato. So rap is one of those that I don't think I'll ever feature on the channel, just because I don't feel like I can analyze it. I can't say what's good about one rap artist in, conjunction with another one that might be good or another one that might be bad. I wouldn't know what to point out. So in terms of rap music, I'm not going to say I don't like it or I don't like rap artists, because they're doing what they want to do musically and they're expressing themselves musically the way that they want to and the way that they know how. So they can do it, it's fine. I'm never going to say that I dislike it. I'm not necessarily going to be able to feature it on my channel just because I don't think I can break it down. And if I can't break something down and analyze it, then I don't think there's any point in looking at it. And that's the other thing about some other channels on YouTube that are these reaction channels. And that's why I call my videos analysis rather than reaction, because I feel sometimes they do what I don't think is necessary in terms of putting up a video and not analyzing it and saying what's good about it and why it's good and what techniques they use and how they stylize vocally, but also on their instruments, because there are so many things that cross over with a musician, how they play their instruments in terms of how they get expression and why they're good and why they might be better than another musician or another singer. So I think it's nice to break things down as an analysis, but I think maybe some other channels aren't necessarily musicians themselves, so they don't really have that insight as to having spent hours and hours and hours and years and years and years working at it themselves. So then you get a little bit of an appreciation of another artist. You can really sit back and appreciate what they've been through in order to get to that level that they are at. But anyway, that was a very long explanation of that first question. But yeah, short answer, I'm not going to say I dislike anybody personally or anybody for making music. It just might be not to my taste. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. And just while I've been rambling on, we've got 250 people in the house. So if you could hit that thumbs up, that would be massively appreciated. And Ronald has just donated $5 and he's got a mic drop emoticon, so thank you for that, Ronald. Massively appreciated. Thank you everybody for the donations tonight in the super chat. This is coming to an end now. If you can hit that thumbs up, it looks like, I'm not sure how many likes we've got up to. Dan says 329, which is amazing. So thank you everybody for hitting that thumbs up. I think there was another question that I wrote down, but I can't remember what it is. In fact, no, the one that I've just answered is the one that I wrote down. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We are at maybe a record of people in the house. It's 256. If you can hit that thumbs up as you come through the door, we can get a final spike the likes for the live stream tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been great to spend my Tuesday night with you, and thank you for spending your Tuesday night with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that we've been through tonight. We've had a few originals in there, Don't Cry, Haunted, and That's Metal to My Ears at the end. And next week for Vince, I will be playing the video of me just walking endlessly, and that's for my song called Art Not Commerce. And if you want to check out my stuff, it's on wingsofpegasus.com. Also, the album Persistence is what it's called. That's on iTunes and Amazon, as well as being on that website, wingsofpegasus.com. And if you want to get involved yourself and request things and suggest things, get your name at the bottom of the live stream, then head over to patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and you'll be able to get involved over there. I'm always going to go to Patreon after this live stream. I go there every night to check the personal messages. And that's another thing, that if you are on Patreon, I'm going to put the link down there so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But if you are on Patreon and you want to message me, I don't think everybody realizes that you can just direct message me. It goes straight to my inbox on Patreon, and I check that every night. So if there is something on Patreon that you're trying to find, like maybe a reward that you can't find within the site, just message me directly on there and I'll get the link for you and send you in the right direction. But then pretty much anything else as well. If you want to message me over on Patreon, then that is cool. I get a direct, effectively like email inbox there, so that's where those messages go, and I check it every night. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let me get rid of that and let me just get the final live stream comments going on. So thank you everybody. It looks like we've just got a new likes record. Thank you everybody for hitting that thumbs up. 361 likes for tonight. And we've just had another super chat donation right at the end. And it's Rin London who has donated $10. Thank you so much for that. And the message is, love your music, you rock. So thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the donation. And I'm going to have to call it a night tonight because it's almost 1 a.m. here in the UK, and a new record, and I think a new record for people watching as well. So thank you everybody for tuning in to the live stream. Thank you for watching all the videos on the channel and for commenting and for hitting that thumbs up. But I will be here the same time, same place next week. Every Tuesday night is when I do my live stream, and if you're not sure what the time will be, it will just be an hour before now, whenever that is. When you look at your clock, an hour before now is when I go live on a Tuesday night. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you everybody in the super chat for those donations. Thank you to my patrons for your support over on Patreon. It's massively appreciated. You know who you guys are. And I will see you guys at the next analysis video in the comment section, but I'll also see you same time, same place next week. And Jen has just come in with a $5 donation right at the end. That was literally about 2 words away from the end of the live stream. So thank you for that, Jen. And the message with that, there is a message. It says, will you stand up again? Wondering about the trousers. And I've just got on normal trousers. I'll stand up just for the end of the live stream, and just standard, very boring, just black. Unfortunately, just black is generally the color that I wear. I think in one video I did wear white trousers, but that was ages ago. But it's just black, very boring for tonight, but at least I'm synchronized. But anyway, thank you for that donation, Jen. Thank you everybody for your attention and your company tonight. Like I said, see you guys in the comment section of the analysis videos. And if I don't see you there, I will see you guys live, same time, same place next week. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later.